Hey guys, I recently made a video about Nick Kyrgios and I was worried that he might quit tennis, but I'm so happy the way Nick has played this season. He played a really tough match against Medvedev at the Australian Open, a tough four-setter. Then he went on to win the doubles title with Kokkinakis, and then he played Indian Wells in Miami and played so well. But the reason I'm making this video today is that I cannot understand why Nick gets in his own head. He psychs himself out. So here's what happened in Indian Wells. He played some of the best tennis I've ever seen him play. In the quarters, he played Nadal and had Nadal on the ropes. He was outplaying Nadal. Then in the middle of the third set, for no apparent reason, Ben Stiller said something to him, and then Nick Kyrgios started arguing with Ben Stiller. Shortly after that, he started screaming at the umpire on the changeovers and ended up losing that third set. Then he goes to Miami, plays incredibly well in the early rounds, blows everybody off the court, and then plays Sinner. And then for whatever the reason may have been, he gets super annoyed with the umpire and gets so frustrated, starts talking to him, yelling at him every single changeover between the points, gets the crowd involved. He ends up getting a game penalty, and the game penalty came after he lost that first at 7-6. So he actually didn't lose serve that whole match. He lost 7-6, 6-4. And I cannot understand why Nick allows himself to get that angry, because here's the thing. There were some players in the past like Anastase or Connors, McEnroe, who got angry at the umpires, but they used that to their own advantage and to the disadvantage of the opponent. Actually, the opponents would get frustrated, and McEnroe and Connors used to win a lot of matches that way. However, with Nick Kyrgios, when he gets angry at the umpire, when he gets upset, he always loses. He doesn't play his best tennis. So I think if Nick can get that part of his game under control, start calming himself down, not allow himself to get that upset, and continue playing his best game, he can have the best season of his career. I've heard that he wants to skip the clay court season. I hope he doesn't. I think he's a great clay court player. He beat Federer in his prime in Madrid. He could play so well in Madrid, where it's a little bit faster. He could play well in Rome. And then, of course, on grass, in my opinion, he's one of the favorites to win the title. But here's what I think happened to Nick this year. I listened to a lot of interviews with Nick, and I've heard him say after winning the Australian Open doubles title that Kokkinakis was going to go partying, but Nick was going to go home and spend time with his girlfriend. So it seems to me that Nick is getting more serious. There's more structure in his life. He's not the party guy anymore, because I'll never forget what Andrew Agassi said one time. He said it's the biggest waste of energy. If you think about the big three, Djokovic, Nadal, and Federer, all these guys settled down pretty early, and they have very structured lives that revolved around family time and tennis. So I feel like Nick is hitting a different part of his life now, and he seems to be super happy out there, and I'm super excited for this season. I hope he does really well. Like I said, he can do a lot of damage in Wimbledon. He can do a lot of damage at the US Open. So let's see what happens.